You all, real quick, I want to show you something. If you can hear it in the background, right? I'm gonna show you something. Let me change my camera angle, my camera view, and I'm about to go out and just do do some things. But before I go, I want you all to see this, and I want to share this with you. And the topic of this live stream is to practice privately, practice in private, so that you can perform publicly. I want you to see this in a second. I know I got my nails all in the screen. I want you to see this. You hear that? Or you can see that? That's a band, right? That's a band, a university band. That's by the dumpster, seem to be. And they have a big performance tomorrow. This is how you win. This is how you win in anything. This is how you win in life. You practice. Let me switch this camera angle. Okay. Now, I don't want them practicing all night so I can sleep. Let me see. Give me a second. I don't want them practicing all night so I can sleep right. But listen, this is how you win in life. You practice privately so you can perform your best publicly. You practice privately so you can perform your best publicly. Hello, King Kong. And I just left a message in my group because I heard a message and I wanted to share with them, for everyone that's connected with me in network marketing and passive residual income, and acquiring assets. We do assets over here versus liabilities, right? We're not focused on the recession. We are aware of the recession, but we're not focused on the recession. We are focused on the blessing. We're focused on getting assets and not liability. Hello, hello to you on Facebook. And I hope you can hear me over that practice in the background. But they're practicing privately to perform their best publicly. Your best work is in the private times. Your best work is in the dark times of your life. Your best work is when you are having your one on one time for personal development without anyone motivating you, anyone inspiring you. Your best time is when you pick up your book and read. Your best time is when you don't have to follow the leader, that you become the leader. The best time is when you learn about recessions and depressions and how to prepare for them accordingly. Because this is going to be the biggest wealth transfer that this generation has ever experienced, people. It is a time for prosperity for those who are positioned. Unfortunately, it's also going to be a time of poverty for those who are not positioned. But I'm just focused on the prosperity side right now. I'm just focused on what it takes to win. I'm just focused on the performing in the dark when there's no crowd cheering you on, when it's nobody sitting in the stands, when your mother's not sitting in the stands and saying, "That's my baby." When you don't have the adrenaline of the people, when you don't get the likes and the comments on your social media, when you may not get the text message to help people financially. But when you develop like a seed, when you develop in the dark so you can grow in the sunlight, right? Growth, people, happens in the dark. Growth growth happens when you think nobody is watching, when you think nobody is listening. Growth happens when I have 200 people on the live stream or when I have 12 like I do now. Growth happens when you take control of your financial education and your financial situation. That's when growth happens. I was thinking that on three occasions, at least three occasions that I know in the Bible, when the two prophets, uh, they gave the widow women instructions to improve their finances, right? Second Kings chapter 4, the widow woman, Elijah told her to open a home-based business. First Kings 17, Elijah told her to go bake the bread. He told her to get her cake up. As one of my mentors I used to follow used to say, right? It's growing season. You're right. It is growing season. It is growing season, people. And growing happens in the dark. A seed needs the sunshine and it needs the dark times. So Elijah told the lady, go bake a cake. Go get your cake up. She was going to do the work anyway, but she was going to do work that was regressive and not progressive. She was about to bake a cake, and she thought that her end game was for her and her son to die. And he said, no, you will not die. Do a divine connection, right? Divine connection. But if you follow my instructions with the work, with the work, Elijah told the lady to open up a home-based business. He told her to go leverage her credit to borrow pots and vessels. He said, borrow as many as you can. See, when you have financial instructions and strategies with work, with the work, Jesus told Peter to go fishing. He gave him a strategy with work. See, it was some action that had to be performed. And when you hear instructions that'll help you financially and you don't follow through, you are self-sabotaging your financial future. And you're not preparing for this recession. But when you hear financial instructions and you follow through and you prepare, now you have the favor of God upon your life. When you do the work, when nobody is watching, they're doing the work right now. Nobody is cheering them on. No crowd. No mama in the stand said, that's my baby. No little kids dancing to the music. They are practicing in private to make a public performance. How many times do you practice in private? How much time do you study and research? How much personal development? As my mentor said today, network marketing, particularly the business that I'm connected with, it's just personal development with a compensation plan and services connected to it. It is just personal development with a product or services and a compensation plan that pays better than jobs in most cases connected to it. Are you willing to personal development? The more you grow personally, the more your bank account will grow too. The more you grow as a person and in your mindset and in your skill sets and in your knowledge and wisdom and understanding, the more your bank account will grow. The more your financial IQ grows, the more the digits in your bank account grows. The more you grow as a person, the more people will be attracted to you. So continue to grow, continue to sow into your mind, continue to take the actions. Faith without work is dead, and action without instruction, without knowledge, is ignorance. Let me say that again, because you have different types of energy, right? You got energy in motion, and you got energy that's still, that has the potential to move. But we don't need potential energy right now, people. We need energy in motion. So faith without works is dead, and action without knowledge is ignorance. Right? They playing some good music back there. I don't know if you all can hear it. Now I'm enjoying it until it's time for me to go to sleep. They're gonna have to cut it off then. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cut off. But they're playing some good music. And this is what it takes. This is what it takes, people. And also in the home-based business, not only do you get paid every day, or you can position yourself to get paid every day, but you can get future pay based off of yesterday or today's work. You can't do that on a job. See, a job pays you for that day, for those hours. Nothing more, nothing less. Right? If you get paid once a month, for example, you got paid for the work you put in for that month and that month only. See, if you got paid today, July 1st, that was from the time invested in June. But you're not going to get paid in August for work that you did in June. But this home-based business that I'm connected with, if you test cash flow on the screen, you can get paid for work you did in June all the way to the end of the year. There's residual guaranteed income, people. And not only does it pay every day in residual guaranteed income if you do the work, they also increase your credit scores, work on your credit, because these are all components that affect you financially. Also help you get an instant pay raise if you have a job and you complete a W-4 for that job. They have experts in place to see if you're overpaying in your federal taxes. Virtually everyone on my team has gotten an instant pay raise from as at the minimum of $200 all the way to $1,400. A married couple, by texting that number and taking action, found out that they were overpaying in their paycheck, and they brought back $1,400, shifted $1,400 back into their household. So there's some people who have money right in their paycheck. Like Jesus told Peter, the money is right in the fish's mouth. Peter was a fisherman by trade. The money was right in Peter's profession, right in his business. And for you, your money is right in your job, right in that paycheck. And you're missing out on $200, $300, maybe $400. Everyone's situation is different, that you can be getting, but you're not getting it because you're not taking action. You're not taking cash flow to the number on the screen. And when you don't have extra cash flow to invest, you can't invest in crypto. You can't invest in coins. You don't have enough money. I had someone, for example, that texted me on Facebook, right, and asked me, was $15 enough for them to invest in Shiba Inu? The sad part about that is not that they were trying to do something productive. Again, action without the knowledge can be ignorance. But what if $15 was really all they had to invest in? And a little is enough. It's enough in the kingdom of God. A little is enough, but a little don't last a long time. You all want me to put scripture on? Let me put scripture on, and then I'm getting out of here. Let me show you in the Bible, because the Bible to me is the number one book about prosperity. Why? How the Bible shows you that. See the woman, the widow woman, and 1 Kings 17 that just had a little food, a little flour, a little water, and she was about to bake her last meal, and her son was about to eat it and die. That little lasted for her as long as Elijah was connected to her and with her, right? But the other widow woman in 2 Kings chapter 4, Elijah told her to borrow a whole lot. He said, borrow as much as you can. Get as many pots as you can. He said, don't get a few. Borrow is the maximum amount that you can. Most people can't borrow to invest because they have bad credit. Most people cannot borrow and get as much as they can to invest in a good investment because they have negative or neutral cash flow. And that woman and her two sons, they went out and borrowed the maximum amount of money they can get, the maximum amount of credit approval they can get. And because of that, she retired rich. See, the other widow woman just had a little, and her little lasted for a little while. But the other widow woman who opened up a home-based business and borrowed pots, and she got maximum, she retired rich. And that's the difference from having a little to invest, from maximizing what you have to invest. And people, listen, if you have a paycheck, you ought to be getting the maximum amount of money out of that paycheck, especially now that gas is $55 a gallon and groceries is looking to increase even more. There's no reason why you should not have this home-based business attached to your paycheck that can help you increase every day you get paid, except lack of knowledge. And people perish because of lack of knowledge. It is no reason, if you're a small business owner, that you should not have this home-based business or a six-figure income earner attached to your business, brick and mortar business, or if you're a six-figure income earner, to your job. I've had six-figure income earners who made $250,000 gross a year that added this business for under $150, and it saved them thousands in taxes. In fact, they either broke even with the IRS or they even got state refunds back. They didn't get federal because they're a six-figure income earner. See, the name of the game is the more money you make, the more that the government take in taxes. So the more they want to tax you, the more you got to have tax deductions, because employees only have 9 tax exemptions. And again, this residual pay that you can get paid every day. Your bills come residually, right? You got bills on the 1st, on the 3rd, on the 5th, on the 15th. And you're trying to work 2 jobs in some cases to stay afloat, but that second job doesn't help you because you're getting taxed 25%, 30% out of that second job as well. And it doesn't pay you for past performance. So people, I'm just going to say this: keep putting in your personal development. Keep growing if you're in your business, if you're in network marketing. Keep planting those seeds. Seeds take time to grow, but you got to plant and cultivate them every day. You got to pull out weeds every day. You got to put out bad thinking out of your mind daily. Every day you wake up, your subconscious mind may give you a negative thought, and you got to feed it and replace it with positive thoughts. You got to talk to your family over the weekend, 4th of July, right? You may see some family members that you have not seen in a long time. This is your opportunity to share with them the home-based business that we are in, so you can help them financially as well. Help them fix their credit. Help them grow their cash flow. Help them double their income. Help them shift their mindset so they can shift their money. And as I told my group today, what you make happen for others, God make happen for you. What you make happen for others, God makes happen for you. When you stop focusing on just solely your money, because you do have to focus on yourself at first. You got to get yourself right. You got to get your money right. You got to get your credit right. Right? You can't help a broke person if you are one of them. But then once you position and help yourself through this home-based business, then you focus on helping others. And what you make happen for others, God will make happen for you by default. That's how the universe works. That's how the infinite God works. So text cash flow to 258-788-1144. Also, we have people that's getting extra cash flow and investing in that tangible asset, silver. I've been telling you all about silver. Know more about silver. Go to queenofcoinsilver.com. Get the challenge package, right? Get the challenge packet, the premium package or the challenge packet. Get that package and you can acquire real money, which is silver, and you can get government's money at the same time. We have a private group for both of these programs and opportunities on Facebook. We'll plug you in. You have the system and the support. And better yet, you'll have a better positive cash flow situation, right? Thank you, Dex. I'm actually logging out, but Dex said hit that like button. If you're watching this on the replay, hit the like button. Let's partnership. Let's we pretty much be family. I share with you all just about all the intricate things that go on in my life. So let's go ahead since we already know each other and make money together. So we can double your income, double your credit scores, get yourself recession ready, and acquire real assets, right? Acquire real assets and double your money, double your credit scores. It gets you fixed all the way around. If you already, if you want to be a silver investor and you want to get more cash as you accumulate silver, check out their website. But again, test cash flow if you want to get your cash flow up and daily income. You all be safe. Peace and blessings. Blessings, Queen out.